Alright, so my name is Megan, and I am here today to talk about stereotypes. Like, the first one I want to talk about is emo. I actually am emo, but I do not cut myself. Okay? I think it's sort of stupid to cut yourself, but I'm not dissing on emo culture at all. I like the tight jeans, I like the styles, I like the hair, I like everything about it. The cutting just doesn't seem right to me. Not all emos do it. And that's when we go into the whole scene idea that if you don't cut yourself and you call yourself emo, you're a poser or you're just seen. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Okay? Why first of all, why do we have labels? Labels are just a way to get around and just like, oh yeah, that's emo, that's gangster. Yeah, whatever. No biggie. It's just calling somebody by a style name. You ever think that people just want to be labeled as themselves? They don't just want to be labeled as some stereotype group, right? Like gangster, alright? That seems to be more of the style now. Gangster is having your pants down below your ass with your boxers hanging out with big t-shirts and your chains and your grills. Yeah, that's the gangster stereotype. But not all gangsters are like that. And people automatically think you're a gangster if you wear your pants that low. And that's not exactly right. That's just a style that's in now. Like in the 80s, it was big hair. Everyone had big hair. Oh, yeah, you're a complete rock star. You have the biggest, poofiest hair. No, that was the style. And now it's gangster, and who knows what it's going to be. Prep, those are people that have all the clothes, all the money. They have problems too. It's not just like, oh, yeah, I'm like that. It's not like, oh yeah, I have completely all the money. I don't have a care in the world. That's what everyone thinks, and it's not true. Now, let's see what else. There's nerds. I have friends that are considered nerds, and yes, they're smart, but they are some of the coolest people you'll ever meet. And people take it for granted, oh yeah, they'll do my homework. I don't have to be their friend. No, alright? I know nerds that aren't nerds. I know nerds that are stupid. I know people that are stupid and are considered nerds. What's up with that? And then now I'm going to go into some cultural stereotypes. Like, oh yeah, I'm Irish too, so, I have the stereotype that I drink. I don't like alcohol. I think it's disgusting. Um, I am Polish, so yeah, I must wear socks with sandals. Yeah, that's basically it. Some appearance stereotypes are like, oh yeah, I have big boobs, so I'm a slut apparently, you know, and I'm ugly, so I must be weird, and it's not right. And if I sing and I'm in choir, I must be a prude little nerdy prissy girl. I'm not prissy or prude. And just because I can sing doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean I think I'm better than anybody else. And stereotypes are some of the biggest problems that we have today. I think it's ridiculous. Stereotypes are just another way to say something. Instead of labeling somebody as emo or gangster or prep or anything like that, label them as their name. Like, I'm Megan, but I've grown to be called emo. Emo is my nickname at school. I mean, it's not a problem to me now. It used to be that people would be seeing me in the hallway and be like, "Oh, hey, emo," and now I'm just used to it. It's just a nickname now, and I don't really see it as a stereotype because I'm the only kid in my school that is quote unquote emo, and I see it as an accomplishment that I'm the only one that's really working on being myself. And I think we should all try to do that more because you realize when there's a clique of friends that those girls, they start morphing, or the guys, they start morphing into each other. They start wearing the same kinds of clothing. They start acting the same. And when you're on the phone with them, you can't tell them apart. I used to be like that. I used to be preppy, and I you couldn't tell me from my friend. I would pretend to be her and talk to her boyfriend, and we'd sit there and laugh our asses off about it. And I realized that's not who I am. I'm myself. That's it, and that's all I ever want to be. Alright, so yeah. Bye, people.